The Nigerian women's basketball team, the Tigers, suffered a 75-54 defeat to Olympics host country France at the Pierre Mauroy Stadium in the women's basketball tournament on Thursday. A New York Liberty guard, Marine Johannes, led Les Bleues with a team-high 15 points and a game-high 5 threes, while Gabby Williams stuffed the stat sheet with a 14.5 rebound, 7 assists and 6 steals performance. Meanwhile, the Tigers, who made history in their opening game against the Opals of Australia, were led by Ezinne Kalu's 18 points, while Murjanatu Musa added 14 and 9 rebounds to go with Amy Okonkwo's 6 points and 7 rebounds, which runs through to the next round. And Australia's 70-65 win over Canada. The Tigers must defeat the Canadians in the final Group B game on Sunday, with the hopes that France will defeat Australia in the other fixture. And let's now get immediate reaction to that game. And standing by all the way from Paris is our own Deji Omotoyinbo, of course, who is following closely all the happenings right there. Deji, how are you doing this morning? And of course, what is your initial impression to that loss against France?
Hello, Ayomide. How's everybody doing?
Surely fine.
Well, it was always going to be a tough ask. The French are the hosts. They have an excellent team. They had defeated Canada by a wide margin in the first game. So it wasn't too much of a surprise that they got one over the Tigers. But the good thing is that despite that result, the Tigers are still in second spot. Like you said, they need a win against Canada to qualify. But even if they lose, is a narrow loss as long as France defeats Australia by a margin wider than their margin of loss for the Tigers, they will still qualify. So they have a very good chance to qualify. But I believe they're actually good enough to get one over the Canadians. The Canadians have lost 2 straight. Of course, they will fight for it. But the way the Tigers have played in this tournament, they have a great chance, especially the Murjanatu Musa. She's been a real revelation. Yesterday, she had 11 points, 14 rebounds, double-double. 14 points, 11 rebounds, double-double. To follow her 11.7 rebounds off the bench in the win over Australia. So it looks good for them. And we wait and see what happens on Sunday. But I think they have a very, very good chance of qualifying to the quarterfinals.
Okay, so let's move away from that very quickly. I want us to weigh into favor of Philly's case, and we understand now we've not got the statement that was promised to explain the stance to us why she was omitted. But have you got any tip-offs of any information surrounding the situation?
Well, it's been a bit of buck passing between AFN and NOC. AFN came up with a document that showed that they registered the athlete. NOC came up with a list that showed the athlete was not registered. So we do not, between those two organizations, explanations have to be made. The minister has threatened consequences, was very angry about the whole situation, but it's fait accompli now because already the 100 meters preliminaries has ended about 2 minutes before you came on air. And Rosemary Chukwuma is into the semi-finals. She came third with a time of 11.26 seconds in heat 5. Tima, God bless, unfortunately didn't make it. Her time of 11.33 seconds wasn't enough. She placed 6th in her heat and she's been eliminated. And it's been a very, very quick or very, very fast preliminaries round. About 10 or more athletes ended up in ran sub 11 seconds and led by Jose Chalu Smith, the Ivorian, who ran the best time this morning, 10.87 to qualify. In the high jump, Temitope Addition of Nigeria also failed to qualify. Her time of leap of 1.88 was not enough. So that's it. As far as the favor Philly situation is concerned, she's registered for the 200 4 by 100. But as far as the 100 meters are concerned, that's done and dusted. There's nothing that she can do about that.
All right, just before I let you go, I want us to weigh into other activities that would involve Team Nigeria further down the day. Any news surrounding that?
Yeah, in the shot put later in the evening session of the athletics, Chukwemeka Enechi will try to qualify to the final. 12 putters will get to the finals. He's ranked 8th in the world. Hopefully, he should be able to make the finals. Also, the 4x400 mixed relay will attempt to get to the finals. Remember, that was a race that was an iconic race in the All Africa Games when Nigeria came from behind to win. So they have a shot at a final placing today, later in the evening session at the Stade de France.
Okay, now the men's football event, Morocco, Egypt. How do you rate their chances of progressing to the finals? Because those are the two teams that are representing
To the
Africa.
Well, Morocco played the United States.
Yeah.
Morocco have played well this tournament. I intend to watch that particular game because now they are back in Paris for that game. The other quarterfinals will be played outside of Paris, but the Morocco-US game is in Paris. So at the Parc de France. So in a couple of hours. So we'll see how that goes. But they've done well. Egypt, I think Egypt play Paraguay. I think both of them have a great chance of getting through to the semifinals. But the United States have decent team as well. But we all know Morocco, they're just following on from their success at the World Cup and proving that they had not to crack. So those two games should be interesting.
Okay, and surely one to watch, two to watch in fact. But thank you very much for the update over there in Paris. I'm sure you're having a great time.
It's hectic, but it's fine. Thank you.
Sure, I didn't expect anything else. Anyways, thank you very much. Now, moving on.
See you later.
Yeah, surely. Thank you.